Hello everyone, I am Panagiotis from the Outdoors University, and in this video I am in the woods to make a very simple lean-to shelter using no trees at all. I will repair the damaged head of my splitting axe using only simple tools, cook something delicious in a bushcraft oven and enjoy a stormy overnight in the woods. Stay with me until the end, it's gonna be nice. In Greece we call it spathochorto, which means sword grass, and they used to use it in the past to heal the cuts from the swords. If you take it and push it, you will have this red color juice which looks like betadine. It's also very good if you have wounds in your stomach. The weather today is a little bit tropical. It's cloudy, hot, humid, and there are also storms in the forecast. We will see. Firstly, I secure the back two corners on the ground. This side is 4.5 meters and this side is 3 meters. To tie the front side up, I could very easily use long Y sticks, but the Y sticks I have here are not long enough. Therefore, I will make two long bipods. I lace these two together. Now I come through the middle. The first one is ready. And I do exactly the same with the second bipod. Before I tie the front side up, I want to pass this thin stick through these loops to make a tie out point for the whole back side. This is just enough. And now I take the first corner, I take my first bipod, I pass the stick through the loop and I use the Y of the bipod to secure the side up. And after this step, now it's safe, I take a piece of paracord . And now I pull this side down. First side up. This is a huge lean-to shelter. There is a lot of room underneath. The only thing left is to pull the back side backwards to create some more space in here. Let's do it! Bowling to bowling connection. Zack. One more pole here and we are ready to go. Perfect! Now we have a king size lean-to shelter. And we didn't use any trees to tie it out. My bushcraft bed will go down there, so even if it rains sideways, the water cannot reach the bed area. It's a really big roof. And also perfect height to sit on. This plastic layer doesn't let the humidity of the ground travel up to my body, and also protects my air mattress. If you don't sleep in a tent, use always a hammock with a bag net, especially in summer. In winter it's not a big deal, but in summer it's not so nice waking up because something is crawling on your face. And if you have an air mattress, this tiny electric pump is a game changer. And if you ask me why do I use an extra pillow although my mattress had an attached pillow, because I don't like the height of this pillow. The last time I was in the woods, I was splitting wood and I accidentally hit a rock with my splitting axe, and the result was to lose a piece of the cutting edge, if you can see here. I could easily repair it at home, but I decided to bring it here and show you how it can be done using stones. Firstly, I will start with the more coarse stone that I have. The first step is to remove some material until you see a straight line on the edge. You always count how many moves you do on the first side so that you can do the same on the other side. And of course, you stay with the same angle you have on your edge. After 10 times up and down on both sides, I can see some difference here, but of course it will need some more work. I will keep going with the coarse one. There is only a small chip left here that has to come down, and then we are ready. Keep going with the coarse stone. We are back in shape, guys. We are back in shape. It was up here. Now I will go through a couple of times with the diamond side of this work sharp tool. Then I will change to the ceramic side. After this, stropping with leather, and then it's ready for shaving. Shiny, shiny little star. Shiny, shiny little edge. It's so nice. As you saw, it's not a difficult process. It only needs some patience. Don't be afraid to try it out. Let's split a piece of wood, just for fun. Easy peasy. Okay, my axe is happy again, and I'm hungry. Let's cook something. I think the storm is coming. I will go to cool myself down a little bit and then start cooking. Let's make a bushcraft oven. It looks nice. Now I want to heat up the stones and at the same time prepare my food. And this is a tick walking on my arm. No, no, my friend. It fits on the grill, and it means that it can fit in the pot. Nice. It is hot. Oh, 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 oh. Round 2 on the go. Look how nicely cooked is this thing. 2 of them are ready and 1 of them is in the pot. Thank you, God. Let's see how it tastes. I know it tastes delicious, but let's see. First of all, it is perfectly baked. This is on another level. I'm very happy that I don't have only one. It's not exactly food, it's more like a piece of art. Mission calzone complete. Done. And after so much food, it's time to change clothes and get into bed. And now it's bedtime. See you in the morning. Good morning, team. We had rainstorms all night, but I slept nice and comfortable. Now it's time to get up and start packing. This shelter worked really good last night, and although it's not tied on trees, the 2 bipods did a great job. When cooking with stones, you have to be very careful because they get really hot. I leave them in the pot overnight and let them back in the forest the day after. Now they are cold. And a small tip here that will make your life much easier. When you have wet tarps, don't try to put them in their stuff sack. Tie them on your backpack, bring them home, let them dry, and then put them in the stuff sack. Everything is nice and clean, and I'm ready to take my way back. It seems that we will have more rain today. This is the end of this video. If you liked it and you had fun in this adventure, share it and subscribe to the channel to get notified every time we upload a new one. And if you want to support us even more, become a member of this channel and check in the description. You will find Outdoors University merchandise such as t-shirts, mugs, bags and a lot more, a link to our Patreon page and a link to our Amazon influencer page where you can find equipment that we use in our videos. And don't forget, if you want to live an experience with Outdoors University, visit our website and fill the small questionnaire we made for you. Stay safe and have fun. Ciao!